Hi, I'm Jen with JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm really excited because today is the first video of very many to come of my new notary series. If being a notary is something that you've been thinking about, or something that you're considering, or you're brand spanking new, I hope that this series will help you as you walk through your first steps, first signings, all of those things that are going to come. So if this is something that interests you, I'm so glad that you're here. And if you're ready, I'm ready. So let's just get to it. Okay, so today's first video of this new notary series is about what is the purpose of a notary? That's a good question. And if you haven't needed one, or you haven't been one or been around one, you're not going to know the answer. So I'd love to get into what the purpose of a notary is for our first video in this series. I want to first tell you that if somebody asked me that, the first thing I would say is notaries are the front line of fraud prevention. That might not make sense to you, but I'll explain it as we go on. I love the National Notaries Association explanation of this, so I'm going to read it to you if you're okay with that. A notary public is an official of integrity appointed by a state government, typically by the Secretary of State, to serve the public as an impartial witness in performing a variety of official fraud deterrent acts related to the signing of important documents. These official acts are called notarizations or notarial acts. Notaries are publicly commissioned as ministerial officials, meaning they are expected to follow written rules without the exercise of significant personal discretion, as would otherwise be the case with a judicial official. Basically, what the purpose of us is, and I tell people this at signings all the time, my purpose in life at this table is to ensure you are who you say you are when you sign this document, and that this document is complete. It's a very simple way of putting it, but our purpose and our role has existed for hundreds, if not thousands of years. There are records of us, of versions of this role in many different historical settings. So it's not a new position, it's an important one. We are important parts of your community. We're important parts of your state. We are the hands of the Secretary of State in many states to ensure integrity and without compromising the standards that have been set in place to protect you, the public, from fraud. So it's a pretty heady thing when you put it that way, but it's the purpose of what we are. The other thing, so what we can do is we really just screen signers of important documents for their true identity and their willingness to sign without duress or intimidation, and their awareness of the contents of the document or transaction. There are certain situations in which we have to put people under oath, and those are for jurats, which is a different document form. It's a document form. We have acknowledgements and jurats, and there's others too, but that's the purpose of us, is we're the in-between, right? For an example, for a power of attorney signing for somebody who's in a nursing home, you heard that word. We're screening for duress. We're screening for them voluntarily wanting to sign this document. Those are questions we have to ask, because if the signer is being forced into something, it completely destroys our integrity as the notary, whose purpose there is to prevent fraud and in turn protect the signer of those documents, not necessarily the people that hire us, the signers. So it's without understanding the full value of your identity and the danger that comes with fraud in this country, it might be hard to see how important we are, but we are important. Our eyes, our knowledge, our expertise, our training is important, and being a notary is a respectable career. A lot of people won't know that because most people don't know what a notary does. They really think all we do is stamp papers and sign them, but we go beyond that. And I'm going to tell you this, besides the purpose of us, our community in our industry is one of the most remarkable I have ever been a part of. The people that you are going to meet as being a notary, not just your clients, but your colleagues and the people that work around you, they're remarkable people. They're amazing human beings. And it's no joy every day to be in this business. And it is a business. So if you are a new notary and that's something that you're interested in, let's get into it. I want to talk to you. We're going to cover a lot over the next number of videos about the different things a new notary needs to know. But if you're asking questions like, how much am I going to make? Nobody can answer that for you. Your state determines how much you can charge on notary fees, travel fees, and all of that. And what you do and how you do it is going to determine that. I know if you put this into your YouTube algorithm, what does it mean to be a notary? You have seen people say you can be a six-figure notary. And although that has been true in the past, and it is still true in the past, it's not likely to be something that's going to happen overnight anymore, at least right now, while the market is where it is. Those notaries were refi notaries who were making six figures because they were taking on 6 to 12 appointments a day at $150 to $250 a pop. It's easy to make a lot of money when that's how things are happening. That's not how things are happening right now. And today is June 7th of 2023. I don't know when this video is coming out, but the market isn't going to make the giant shift between now and the end of this year. So can you make a living? Yes. Will it be hard work? Yes. Running a business is hard work. And I'm not going to lie to you about that. It's something that you have to constantly work for and work towards. And no matter what your vision is of being an entrepreneur, if being a notary is the vehicle for that, it's gonna be work because you are a business owner. But you are not gonna be doing it alone. You have the ability to reach out to community around you, to leaders around you, to influencers around you, to help you on your journey. Even though you might be a solo entrepreneur doing this, you don't have to be alone. And for me, that's one of the most beautiful things about this industry. And I think that for no other reason, it's one of the biggest reasons why I'll never leave is the community and the relationships and the support and the encouragement that I have because of my community of notaries. There are other things. You guys will, as a notary, you'll handle lots of different documents. Loan signings is just one of them. There are so many things across the board of things that you will sign. Now, how do notaries identify a signer? Might be a question you have. We do it by verifying their ID. And every state's ID is different, and every state's rules on what IDs you can take is different. But I can take California driver's license. I can take inmates jail wristbands as ID. There's rules, and you're going to have to discover those rules for yourself, and we'll get into how to do that. But mostly by issued identification. In other countries, notaries are considered attorneys or judges sometimes, but in the US, notaries are not attorneys or judge or high-ranking officials. We are not the same as a notario público. I can't say that. Público, that's an attorney. That's not what we are. And it can be confusing, especially for immigrants when they approach notaries. They approach me all the time looking for immigration lawyers. So that is the purpose and what it means to be a notary. And guys, that's so surface level. There's so much more. It's the people you get to help and the people that you get to meet doing your job. You meet people at the best times of their lives. You meet people at the worst time of their lives, and everywhere in between. And you get to pick what you want to do. You can pick what you want to specialize in. You can pick what you don't like or do like, because you're a business owner and it's your choice. It's an amazing industry to get into. And I really hope that you will stick around for this series to find out more about it. But if you are impatient and you want to move forward, I have a ton of information, coaching opportunities, training opportunities, and I know the best trainers in the world in this industry. I would love to connect you with them as well. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment. Check out check out the description. There's lots of links in there. There's links in there for coaching, for training, and so much more. But I hope that you'll stick around for this journey. I think we're going to have about 20 videos in this series that will last through this year into next year. And I hope that it will help walk you through what you need to walk through. I'm a call away, guys. And if you like this kind of stuff, please like, subscribe, ring that bell, share with your friends. There's so much more that comes. We do interviews. We do how to do specific things as a notary, how to run your business. There's so much notary focused stuff on this channel. It's just nuts. So I hope you'll come back. I hope that you'll sign on to follow this channel and just kind of join this family, because I'm proud of being a notary. I'm proud of this community. I'm proud of this industry. And I wouldn't change a thing at this point in my life or for my future. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye. Hi there, I'm Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my channel. Today, in episode 2 of my new notary series, we will go over the first steps you need to take to become a notary. Being a notary is a respected and valuable profession, but where do you start? Don't worry, we've got you covered. And this video walks you through the beginning steps to becoming a notary. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, step 1 is research and understand the role of a notary. So before you dive in, it's crucial to understand what a notary does. A notary is a public officer appointed by the state to witness, appointed by the Secretary of State most of the time, but to witness the signing of important documents and administer oaths. So what you need to do is research your state's specific laws and requirements, as they can vary between different states. This is a very basic definition of what a notary is. If you would like a deeper dive into understanding what a notary is, I have a blog series with the same mission. And the first blog post of that series is a definition of what a notary public is. I will link that in the description down below so you can find it, and I encourage you to check it out. Okay, step 2 is to meet basic eligibility requirements. Generally, to become a notary, you must be at least 18 years old, a legal state resident, and possess no felony convictions. Some states might have different requirements, so make sure you check. In most states, you can get online with the Secretary of State's website and research what the qualifying and disqualifying qualifications are to become a notary. Step 3, take a notary education course. Many states require aspiring notaries to complete an education course before applying. These courses cover legal responsibilities, ethical considerations, and proper notarial procedures. Look for an approved courses online or at a local community college. My suggestion for the best courses to become notaries is the NNA, the National Notary Association. They have courses that meet every single state's requirements. A link to the NNA is in the description down below. Step 4 is obtaining notary supplies. Once you're educated and ready to proceed, you'll need to acquire the necessary supplies. This usually includes a notary seal, stamp, a journal to record your notarial acts, and other stationery as required by your state. If you take your course and test through the NNA, many of these supplies will be included in your packages. I also want to tell you that this step 4 probably isn't the next step. You might want to wait to buy all of your notary supplies until after you've passed your test and gotten commissioned. If you don't pass your test, you'll have invested in supplies you don't need. So I know I put this at 4, but I really would put it farther down at the bottom of the list. Let's go to step 5. Okay, step 5 is complete the application. Now it's time to apply. Contact your state's notary commission office to request an application. You'll need to provide personal information and education details and possibly a background check. Some states also require an exam. In California, you'll need a live scan background check. You can do that separately, or again, if you do it with the NNA, you can do it at the time you take your course. They help you streamline all these processes that can be a little bit confusing and difficult. You'll pay for those when you pay for your course. If you're testing in person, if you're doing it online, you'll have to do it separately. Step 6, pay fees. There are fees associated with becoming a notary public, including application fees, education course fees, background check fees, sometimes live scan fees. So make sure to budget for these expenses and research them a little bit beforehand so you're not caught off guard. Step 7, pass the exam if it's required. If your state mandates an exam, thoroughly prepare for it. Study materials provided by your notary education course, and because they can be a great help. Please note that this exam and course will not teach you how to be a notary, but it will teach you what not to do and how to protect yourself from fines, penalties, and prosecution. Investing in training outside of getting commissioned is incredibly important, and we will get into that later in this new notary series. And step 8, get bonded and sworn in. Many states require notaries to obtain a surety bond as part of the application process. This bond protects the public if you make a mistake in your notarization duties. After bonding, you'll likely need to take an oath of office at a local county office or a notary commission office. Your Secretary of State office will outline what bond and insurance you need and where to get it. Again, with the NNA, it comes as part of your paid package. Step 9, start notarizing. Congratulations, you're now a commissioned notary. You can start performing notarial acts like witnessing signatures and administering oaths. Always adhere to your state laws and guidelines. Step 10 is maintain your notary commission. Your journey doesn't end here. Most states require notaries to renew their commission periodically. This involves staying up to date with changes in laws and maintaining your bond and fulfilling any continuing education requirements. In California, your commission will last for 4 years. You will need to take a 3-hour class to renew that commission at the end of your 4-year commitment. And there you have it, your roadmap to becoming a notary. Remember that the process may vary slightly depending on your state, so always refer to your state's notary commission for accurate information. If you found this video helpful, remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more valuable notary career tips. This series has been created to help you navigate the road to becoming a notary public. If there are any questions or anything else you'd like to know, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching, and until next time, best of luck on your beginning steps to becoming a notary public. See you next week. Hi, everybody. My name is Jennifer Cooper with JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, in our second video of the new notary series, we're diving into an essential topic that often goes unnoticed, but plays a crucial role in ensuring the authenticity of legal documents. That's right, if you've guessed, we're talking about notary stamps. Whether you've encountered them before, if you're a notary, you need them. So stick around because we've got everything you need to know about notary stamps right here. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, guys, before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's quickly go over what a notary stamp is and why it matters. A notary stamp is a special seal. It's used by a notary public to certify the authenticity of signatures on legal documents. These documents can range from contracts and deeds to affidavits and power of attorney forms and many more. Having a valid notary stamp on a document ensures that it has been properly witnessed and acknowledged, which is vital for its legal standing. We're going to talk about traditional notary stamps first, so let's take a look at them. You've probably seen these before. They're the ink stamps that leave a distinct impression on paper. Traditional notary stamps typically include essential information such as the notary's name, commission number, and expiration date. These stamps are widely used and have a long history of legal recognition, guys. My words today. I want to show you some examples of a traditional stamp. This is a big one, and this is a little one. And I just want to show you the information. So you have my seal. Can't really see that. That's okay. You have my commission number and the expiration date, right? This is just a self-ink stamp. I got it from the NNA. You can get it from the NNA if you get your notarization package through them. I have a big one and I have a small one because different documents have different amounts of space per stamp. Some documents have a big space, some have a small space. I actually want to see if I can find one even smaller because I still do signings in spaces where this is even too big. But these are the two traditional stamps that I have, okay? I'm going to show you also some other pictures of other traditional stamps that are available for notaries somewhere here. So you guys can kind of get an idea of what those look like. We are going to talk now about electronic notary stamps. So if we fast forward to the digital age, which we are in, and we now have electronic notary stamps. These are the modern counterparts to traditional stamps. They operate in a completely different manner, however. Instead of a physical impression, electronic notary stamps utilize digital signatures to authenticate documents online. This method adds an extra layer of security, and it's particularly useful for online transactions and remote notarizations. So where you would use an electronic stamp is for e-signings, iPen signings, or remote online notarizations. Now, I can't get into any of those too much because I'm not doing them. I'm in California. We don't have RON yet. We do have iPen. We do have e-notarizations. I'm just now getting into those, but I want to show you some examples of what that e-stamp looks like. And also, all of the stuff I talk about today, I'm going to leave links down below so you guys can find for yourself if you're looking for a stamp for your notary business. Both traditional and electronic notary stamps have their advantages, right? Traditional stamps are widely recognized and easy to use, while electronic stamps offer added security and convenience to online signings. However, it's really important that you consider the legal validity of each type based on your jurisdiction's regulations. Always, always, always double check your local laws to ensure your chosen notary stamp meets all necessary requirements. All right, we've talked about electronic, we've talked about traditional. Let's talk a little bit about specialized notary stamps. These stamps are tailored for specific purposes and document types, such as adoption documents and some documents that must be apostilled for out-of-country use. Some jurisdictions require notaries to use specialized stamps for certain cases. So again, you must be really aware of any unique requirements in your area. The only specialty stamp that I'm super aware of is the embosser stamp. And this is, they've been using an embosser stamp for millennia, but today we use it for very specific reasons. Like I said, sometimes for adoption forms and sometimes for apostille documents that have to go out of state. I'm going to show you pictures somewhere here of what an embosser stamp looks like. And again, you'll have an option to buy those down below. And there you have it, guys. Notary stamps may seem like a super small detail, but they play a significant role in ensuring the legitimacy of important documents. So whether you choose a traditional, electronic, or specialized stamp, always ensure it complies with your jurisdiction's legal requirements. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more information and content. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep those notary stamps in check. See you guys later. If you're considering becoming a notary, one of the most important pieces of advice I would give you is to prioritize what training you need. What do you need right now and what can wait? In today's video, we're going to go over my suggestions for the training you should prioritize. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Hi, my name is Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am thrilled that you've decided to spend your time with me today. If you're a notary or you're thinking about becoming a notary, I would highly encourage you to subscribe. Notary everything is what we talk about here, along with some business, women entrepreneurship, and things like that. I upload a video every week, and so hit that bell so you don't miss an upload. Okay? What training should you start with first? What training should you take second? Let's talk about it so that your start to your notary career is on the right foot and you allocate your hard-earned money in the smartest way possible. Okay, why do I need training? I meet a good number of new notaries who ask me this question. I do, and I don't understand the question. Unless you've been a notary for years, if this is a new venture for you, then wouldn't you want to get trained so you know what you're doing? Being a notary is not as simple as stamping a piece of paper. There are legal, logistical, and ethical practices that should be met to protect you, the notary, and also the signer. Notaries are the front line of defense against fraud. I don't think you want to be the cause or facilitator of fraud. I'm confident you aren't choosing to become a notary to defraud the public. Training can teach you not just the laws, but best practices as well. My state already has the required training. Do I need more? This is a great question. I'm a California notary, and we have a 6-hour class for new commissions and a 3-hour class for renewing commissions. After that class, do we need more training? My short and forever answer is yes. The required training, at least in California, is to prepare you for the test, not to prepare you to be a functioning notary. What if my state doesn't require any training? There are a good number of states that don't require any formal training to get your commission. To that question, I would answer, if your state doesn't require it, or if your state does, investing in further training and education is crucial to the success of your business. More than success, extra notary training will equip you with the knowledge you need to go out and tackle any type of notary appointment that you may encounter. It's going to give you some confidence. The right course will retrain you on your state laws, regulations, and it will educate you on the types of notarizations, types of documents that you will encounter, and what you can and can't do at an appointment. All the things you need to know to be a notary. So the first notary training you should take before anything else is a general notary course that is state-specific. My suggested course and instructor for most state-specific trainings are from Laura Buer at Coach Me Laura. Laura is the notaries industry's absolute best resource for new notaries in this country. She has state-specific replay training for 17 US states. The replays are $97, and you have access to them for a lifetime. If you want one-on-one training, she also offers state-specific masterclass training. What you'll get in this course is 2 hours of one-on-one time with Laura Buer via Zoom calls, review of 10 or more specific documents and notarial certificates that you might encounter in your day-to-day work as a notary public and loan signing agent. You get to keep the documents that you review as well. the thought processes and strategy for tackling any document or certificate in any appointment. This will give you the confidence to take on any type of appointment, thereby increasing your revenue, relationships, and overall joy in your business. This class is $297. Now that might sound pricey, but I promise you, you will leave that course so much more prepared to be a notary than any general notary course combined. After you either purchase the state-specific replays or the masterclass, she also has a product called Laura Buer Presents. It's a replay library for general notary work. She trains on how to diversify your business, documents, and so much more. That's a one-time fee of $197, but I have a discount code for you. Click the link in the description to get that $20 off code sent straight to your email. The reason I'm not sharing any other training classes for your first and most important training is because Laura is the best. That's not just my opinion, it's a fact. She is referred to as the GOAT, greatest of all time. And if you guys are sure about her, or if you're not sure about her program, sign up and attend her free Saturday call. It's a Q&A, any question works, or you can sit back and watch. You might even see me there. Another free resource that Laura is a part of is Tuesday Notary Titans. This is also a free Zoom call where hundreds of notaries come to ask questions or just sit back and learn. It's where I started, and you can gain a lot there, but not enough to replace investing in your training. Links for Laura's Saturday call and TNT will be in the description box below. Okay, you've committed to or have finished your general notary training. What should come next? Well, here's where you have lots of options, and it will depend on what you want to focus on first. I would always advise, if you want to get into loan signings, to get that training first. No matter where the housing market is at the time of your commission, getting trained and certified to be a loan signing agent gets you set up in a good space. My suggestion for your loan signing certification is with the NNA, the National Notary Association. A link will be left below. But for your loan signing training, the best and most budget-friendly loan signing course, in my opinion, is with Bill Soroka and his Sign and Thrive course. The Sign and Thrive Notary Training course and community features over 300 video modules that you can access online and via their smartphone application. Plus, they have a private Facebook group full of the most loving and supportive and knowledgeable notaries on the internet. And if you're looking for accountability and coaching too, they include weekly group coaching hours to ask questions, share perspectives, and celebrate wins. This course costs $497 for a lifetime access or $33 a month with a 7-day trial. You won't find a more comprehensive, compassionate, and community-focused loan signing training on the market, not for these prices. There are absolutely more loan signing training options out there, but these are my suggestions. So you can take them or leave them. I know what kind of notary they produce, and their notaries are some of the most successful in the business. They are also the coaches whose truest hope and purpose is to see you succeed. That's hard to find, coaches that aren't money focused, but are so focused on your success. All the links to Bill's Sign and Thrive course will be down below in the description box. Before we close off this video, and I know I've talked about it a lot, but I brought up Laura Buer's replay library. Her other 2 trainings are not included in this, but her replay library is. Bill Soroka's Sign and Thrive course is also included in this. But if you join NBB, which is $58 a month, you get access to Laura's replay library. You get access to Sign and Thrive. You get access to tons of weekly trainings. You get access to Notary, which is a NBB created directory that they promote out to attorneys. There's a lot of benefits to that. It'll save you money on Sign and Thrive. It'll save you money if you want the replays for Laura's stuff. You will still need to pay the $97 for the state specific, or the $247 for the masterclass. But if you want access to the replay library, it's a great tool to have in your bag. So I'll leave a link to NBB down below. It's totally, up to you. But if you're wanting to kind of save your pennies, I get it. But I want to give you the option. But that's where we're going to call it today. As you grow, there will be more options and opportunities for training. But if you are just getting started, this is where I would start. Laura Buer's Coach Me Laura General Notary Training and Bill Soroka's Sign and Thrive Loan Signing course. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I am hopeful that you found today's information helpful on your new notary journey. Don't forget to check out the new notary playlist. I'm going to link it here. Until next week, I wish you the best. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. If you are a California notary hopeful, you should expect to need to take the 6-hour notary course soon. Today, I want to talk to you about what to expect in preparation for your notary test through the National Notary Association. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Hi, my name is Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here today and to talk about the California New Notary Test. Of course, if you aren't already subscribed, I would encourage you to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Okay, let's talk about this test. Okay, what you must do first. Before we talk about the 6-hour training and exam, let's briefly go over your first steps to becoming a California notary. Number 1 is to complete approved education, which is a 6-hour course. Number 2 is register for the exam. Number 3 is take the exam. Now, prior to taking the exam, the Secretary of State recommends that you review the Notary Public Handbook, and so do I. Also, allow plenty of travel time and bring the following items to your exam. You need a current photo identification, like a California driver's license or identification card that was issued by the Department of Motor Vehicles. You're going to need a complete current Notary Public application form, a 2x2 color passport photo of yourself, the proof of completion certificate of your 6-hour course, approved education course, of course, and the registration confirmation letter, and the $40 exam application processing fee, or $20 if you are retaking the test because you failed the first one. All your payments must be by check or money order made payable to the Secretary of State. They will not take cash at the exam site, so it's just something to keep in mind. And then you need to submit your live scan fingerprints and then await your commission packet. The Notary Public Commission Packet includes the following things: a cover letter with instructions, filing instructions, a Notary Public Commission certificate, 2 Notary Public oath and certificate of filing forms, a certificate of authorization to manufacture Notary Public seals. Normally there's 2 of those, and a list of authorized manufacturers of Notary Public seals. Then you will purchase your Notary Public materials. Once the Notary Public Commission packet has been received, the next step would be to purchase all your Notary Public supplies. So you need your Notary Public bond, and a Notary Public is required to purchase and file an official bond with the county clerk's office in the county where your place of business is located within 30 calendar days from the commencement date of the commission. A Notary Public may utilize any bonding or insurance company of their choice. So check the local telephone directory's yellow pages under the heading bonds. You'll also be able to get that from the NNA, and we'll talk about that later. You're going to need your Notary Public journal. A Notary Public is required in California to maintain 1 active sequential journal for all their notarial acts. Journals may be purchased through local stationery supply stores, but be sure that your journal has sufficient space for you to record the required entries. You're also going to need your Notary Public seal, and a list of the Secretary of State authorized seal manufacturers will be mailed to the Notary Public. Please note, don't just go out and buy a Notary Public seal. You need to get one that the Secretary of State has said is okay, and you also have to submit the document that's giving authorization to get that stamp. So if a company's not asking for that authorization document, you shouldn't be working with them, okay? The list of manufacturers, are, like I said, are the only ones authorized to make Notary Public seals. And then you'll file your notary public oath and bond. You must file an oath of office and bond with the county clerk's office in the county where you're doing business. This must be done within 30 calendar days from commencement date of the commission. Okay. This is 30-day period. It cannot be extended. There are statutes that provide for filing the oath and bond by mail. It should be noted that the county processes documents in chronological order, but not necessarily on the date received due to the volume of documents. The oath and bond may be submitted to the county clerk prior to the commencement date of the commission and must be filed no later than 30 calendar days after the commencement date of the commission. The Secretary of State and I recommend that you take the oath and bond and submit it in person, and it guarantees timely filing. Okay, why use the National Notary Association? The NNA has been around for many years, and it's the preferred association and training for most title offices and signing agencies. But more than that, the NNA is set up to help you succeed with the fewest steps as possible. I just ran you through all the things you must do to become a California notary. Can you do it by yourself? Sure. But the fact that you need approved training is a good enough reason in itself to go through the NNA. Let me explain why. There is a 6-step process to become a commissioned California notary, but you can do it all in one step through the NNA, one-stop shop. They offer live and online training all year long. Their 6-hour course is taught by the best of the best instructors in the industry, most of whom are still working notaries. They provide live scan fingerprinting at the test location if you've included it in your package. In addition, you can get your bond and your starting E&O insurance as part of your package with the NNA. All of your supplies, stamps, journals, and certificates you can get through the NNA. If you select a membership with your package to the NNA, you have all of the resources they provide for notaries to support you and help you succeed. You can learn more about the NNA offers in the video interview I did with Nicola Jackson. I will put that here, and link it in the description below. There are other options and other approved vendors you can go through, but the NNA doesn't just want you to pass the test, they want you to succeed. Their processes help to ensure that. So let's talk about the test. As I mentioned before, you must take and pass the notary test after completing an approved 6-hour course. My experience with that notary test and many others' experience was the same. The test focused heavily on fines and penalties. It covers a lot of other things too, but heavy on fines and penalties. A couple of things that will help. The NNA instructors have really fun little tricks to help you remember all of the penalties and fines. So pay attention and take notes. Though you are not allowed to use your notes during the test. So the second thing I highly recommend is to study the hell out of your notary handbook, which you can download from the California Secretary of State. I'm leaving a link in the description. Please note that at the time of recording this video, the California Secretary of State has yet to come out with the 2024 handbook, so the link is the 2023 handbook. Since you can download the handbook, do it as soon as possible and make it your job to study and fully understand as much of that handbook as possible. It will help you pass the test, but it will also help you be a better notary. The handbook is written in legalese. It might seem hard to understand, but it's important that you really dig into it. Other tips to pass the test are familiarize yourself with sample exam questions to enhance your preparation. Whether you're participating in an online or in-person course, practicing with a mock test is crucial. These questions are strategically crafted to mirror the structure and content of the actual exam, providing the best means to evaluate your knowledge and identify areas that you may require additional study. Additionally, when you get these practice tests, prioritize practicing time management skills. The exam imposes a 60-minute time constraint, translating to an average of 1 minute and 20 seconds per question. To ensure you can respond to all the questions with this time frame, honing your time management abilities is essential. Thoroughly examine each question. The exam questions may be nuanced, necessitating careful scrutiny to grasp the intricacies. It's advisable to read through all the choices before making your selection, ensuring a comprehensive understanding before committing to an answer. The bottom line when it comes to taking the notary test is it's a requirement for all California notaries, so there really is no way around it. So study your handbook, pay attention to your instructor, and take excellent notes. If you take the course online, then you can study between the course and when you take the live test. I prefer the live class. You take the class, then you get the test prep, then the test. No big gaps to forgetting where you can forget everything you learn. I really hope that you found this video helpful. It's my sincerest hope that you will check out the NNA when it's time to take the plunge and become a California notary. If you aren't in California, I would still encourage you to check out the NNA for your notary commission. Until next week, study, study, and study some more. We'll see you later. Bye. We're all human, right? I mean, unless dogs, cats, or any other animal in the animal kingdom is watching, I'm assuming that you are as human as I am. And if we are human, we are without a doubt going to make mistakes. It's the truth of humanity, but that doesn't mean there is anything wrong with us, just that we need to know better so that we can do better. And today we're going to do just that. Let's look at the 10 most common mistakes a notary can make and ensure we learn from them so we don't make the same mistakes. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. Hi, my name is Jennifer Cooper, and welcome back to my channel. I'm honored to have you here today with me as we learn about everything that is notary. If that is a topic you're into, I highly recommend that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. We've got giveaways, industry-leading interviews, and everything in between. So won't you consider joining our small but growing family today? Okay, enough housekeeping. Let's get into these most common notary mistakes. Number 1, failure to verify identity. Not properly identifying the signer is a widespread mistake. We must always verify the identity of the person signing the document using acceptable and approved identification methods. Check out the NNA's ID guide, which they update every year. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Number 2 mistake is expired identification. Accepting expired identification for documents is a common pitfall. We need to ensure that the signer's ID is current and valid. So check your state's legislation about details of expired identification and what you can and cannot accept. Number 3 is incomplete notarial certificates. Leaving blanks or failing to complete the notarial certificate can invalidate the notarization. We should accurately fill out all required information. So slow down a little. It's easy to skip things on your certificate if you're doing a loan signing with 350 pages or if you're a talkative notary like me. Just double check yourself before you leave the table. Number 4 is unauthorized practice of law. All notaries should refrain from providing legal advice or drafting legal documents, as this constitutes unauthorized practice of law. You must get as many calls asking you to perform acts or provide documents that I do, but we're just not allowed to do it. But understanding what your state says is the unauthorized practice of law is incredibly important. The penalties for getting caught doing this are severe in almost all states. Number 5 is lack of journal entry. It is a mistake not to maintain a proper journal entry for each notarization. Most of us are generally required to keep a journal with details of each transaction. And even if you're in a state that does not require you to keep a journal, I highly encourage you to do it anyway. This practice protects you, and it's vital to fill out your journal completely with as much detail as possible. Speaking of journals, I posted a review of 4 journals last week, 3 paper and 1 digital journal. There was a giveaway with that video, but entry time has closed by the time you're watching today's video. Still, if you'd like to take a look, I will link the video in the description box down below and here. Number 6 is using incorrect notarial wording. Employing the wrong notarial wording or failing to use the required wording for specific documents can lead to errors. Look up the appropriate notary wording for your state and get training to understand how to deal with out-of-state language. Number 7 is notarizing incomplete documents. Notarizing documents with missing pages or incomplete information is a common mistake. Notaries should ensure that the document is complete before notarizing. Even if there are spaces that are okay to be left blank, it's better to have the signer write something like NA or cross it out and initial it rather than leave it blank. Check with your state agency on specific documents if you need clarification. Number 8 mistake is failure to administer an oath or affirmation. Some documents require the administration of an oath or affirmations, and notaries should be aware of when this is necessary and ensure it's done properly. Affidavits and jurats nearly always require an oath, so check with your state agency on suggested wording if the wording is not provided. I have a course for California notaries that goes over documents, journals, and oaths. Certificates, really. If you are interested, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Number 9 mistake is notarizing for family members. Notarizing documents for family members, especially when the notary has a direct financial interest, is a mistake. We should avoid notarizing for close relatives. It's kind of a bummer to have a notary in the family but not be able to use them, but be very careful with this one. And mistake number 10 is ignoring red flags. All of us notaries must be vigilant for signs of coercion, lack of willingness, or other red flags indicating potential fraud. Ignoring these warning signs can lead to improper notarization. It's our responsibility and our job to be super aware and diligent about this. We have discretion over what we accept and don't accept, but it can be called into question if documents are challenged. So take this one seriously. It doesn't matter what state you're in. If you're a notary, it's your responsibility to know what you can and can't do and to do your best to avoid these most common mistakes. If you feel as though you need more training, there are many great resources out there that can help you. For new notaries, I would suggest the following. Laura Buer has a real world replay, and you can get state-specific training for your state on a replay video. She also has a masterclass state-specific one-on-one training, and she also has Laura Buer Presents, which has a ton of training on specific documents, working in specific facilities, and so much more. I have a discount for that course. Check the link down in the description box for more. And as I mentioned before, I also have a course to help California notaries with their certificates, journals, and oaths. That course link is in the description box below. And again, all of the links and all of the things I've talked about today, if there's a link, it'll be in the description down below. Until next week, do your best to master these common notary mistakes. And we'll see you again. Bye. Welcome, notaries. Are you ready to get your business noticed online? Today, I'm going to talk to you about setting up your Google business page, a crucial step to attract more clients and grow your notary business. And make sure you watch till the end because I have an amazing offer for you. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. Hi, my name is Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met yet before, I'm so happy to see you here. I'm a working notary and a loan signing agent, and this channel is dedicated to helping you discover your own path to building a successful notary business. We talk about everything from your first steps to more advanced skill building. I review notary products and interview leaders in our industry. I'm here to help you succeed. So thanks for coming by and hanging out with me today. Let's get to it and talk about Google Business. If you guys have noticed, there's a little bit of a different background here. So you're getting a sneak peek to what my office closet looks like. You can see some notary printers over there, recording equipment. We're doing a little bit of renovation. And so we should be having some new backgrounds for our YouTube videos coming up. But if you can see past that, let's get into what we're talking about today. Having a Google business page for your notary business offers real-time benefits that significantly enhance your professional presence and client engagement. Ask yourself a question. When you're looking for a service provider, where do you go? Google, Bing, Yelp. Wherever you go, Google is the most popular search engine and platform for consumers. And just like you go to find a new hairstylist or attorney, the public will go there to look for notaries. And if that isn't enough of a reason, let's look at 9 other compelling reasons to get your profile on Google Business up today. Number one is increased visibility. A Google business ensures that your notary business is prominently displayed in Google search and maps results. This heightened visibility means potential clients searching for notary services in your area are more likely to find you, leading to increased inquiries and business opportunities. Number two, trust and credibility. Featuring customer reviews and ratings on your profile helps build trust and credibility with prospective clients. Positive feedback and high ratings can reassure potential clients about quality and reliability of your services, making them more likely to choose you over competitors. Number three, professional image. A well-maintained Google business profile projects a professional image. You can add high-quality photos of your office, staff, any certifications or accreditations you hold. This professional presentation can attract more clients and set you apart from others in the field. Are we on number four? The next one is easy contact information. Your profile displays all essential contact information, including your phone number, address if you have an office, and business hours. This convenience makes it easy for clients to reach out to you, schedule appointments, and find your location, reducing any barriers to engagement. I just want to assure you, if you're a mobile notary and you're not using your home or your office to see clients, Google has a way to set it up so that you are a service only, meaning you can go out to clients, they do not come to you. So don't freak out about people showing up at your front door. The next benefit is client engagement. You can post, and you should post, updates about your services, share important information, and respond promptly to client inquiries through your Google business profile. This active engagement helps keep clients informed and demonstrates your responsiveness, enhancing their overall experience with your business. Another benefit is local SEO boost. A Google business profile significantly boosts your local search engine optimization, which is SEO. By optimizing your profile with relevant keywords and ensuring your information is accurate and complete, you can improve your rankings in local search results, attracting more local clients. Another benefit is insights and analytics. Google provides valuable insights and analytics about how customers find and interact with your profile. You can see data on how many people viewed your profile, where they came from, and what actions they took. This information helps you understand your audience better and make informed decisions about improving your marketing strategies. And appointment bookings. Integrating appointment booking features into your Google business profile allows clients to schedule services directly online. This convenience can lead to more bookings and help streamline your scheduling process, making it easier to manage your time and client appointments. Another benefit of Google Business is being mobile friendly. With more people using mobile devices to search for services, having a mobile friendly profile is crucial. A Google Business profile is easily accessible on smartphones and tablets, ensuring that potential clients can find and contact you even when they're on the go. Overall, a Google business profile enhances your online presence, attracts more clients, and streamlines your business operations, ultimately driving growth and client satisfaction, and it's free. Where is the downside? Now, I understand that we are not all tech savvy or feel super confident about doing things like setting up a Google business profile, and I get it, but I have a solution for you. My friend and a Google business guru, Jim Allen, has a course that will walk you through each step to get your Google business pages up and buzzing. This Google Mastery course is worth hundreds of dollars, if not thousands. It really is. But I'm going to tell you how you can take this course for a fraction of that price and even for free. If you've been hanging out with me for any length of time, you've heard me talk about NBB, Notary Business Builders. So wait, don't run away. What I'm going to share with you is a game changer for your notary business. And just so we're clear, this is not a sponsored video. These are my own opinions. And even though I really am NBB's biggest fan, for now, it's not sponsored, okay? NBB, Notary Business Builders, cost $58 a month. If that sounds like a lot, let me quantify it for you. With your NBB membership, you get access to 19 of Laura Buer's real-world replay trainings included, Bill Soroka's Sign and Thrive Notary Training Course included, Jen Neitzel's Marketing for Notaries Training and Coaching included, Reverse Mortgage Signing Training and Certification included, Search Engine Optimization Training included, Social Media Marketing included, LinkedIn Professional Profile Training with Sandra Long included, Laura Buer's Real World State Specific Notary Training included, Canva Training and Review Getting Training included. Other certification courses include the Cannabis Friendly Notary Certification Program, the Corporate Transparency Act Facilitator Training Program, and the Certified Notary Trust Delivery Agent course, and Google Business Mastery Profile for Notaries. In addition to the included trainings and certifications, you also get over 20 live coaching calls a month. And as an NBB member, you can save $70 on the Certified Trust Delivery Agent Training certification, which is not included in NBB. There is so much you have access to when you join NBB, and a community that is all about support and encouragement. All of that is worth thousands of dollars more than $58 a month. Now, I promised an awesome opportunity, so here it is. You have the opportunity to take Jim Allen's Google Mastery course for free. NBB has launched their newest certification course, the Cannabis Friendly Notary Certification, and this is a free course. For a limited time, you get a free 30-day trial to NBB. Free 30 days. So how can you take Jim's course for free? Well, Jim's Google Mastery course is part of the course lineup in NBB. It's included, and it's included with the NBB membership. So you, with that 30-day trial, you can complete Jim's course, attend his live calls to help get his help with your profile, and maybe even discover that being an NBB member is what you've missed all this time. This is really a game changer, and I encourage you to jump on it today. Take the cannabis class, get your free trial, take Jim Allen's class, and level up to a fair playing field with a top-notch attention-getting Google business profile. I will leave all the links you need in the description box down below. Being a notary business owner can be overwhelming, but having your Google business page up and optimized is not only a necessity, it should be a non-negotiable step in setting up your business today. I encourage you to take the free cannabis certification class and take advantage of the NBB free trial and get into Jim Allen's Google Mastery class today. And hey, if you're there for a while in NBB, you might see me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you found this video helpful. I would love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below. And of course, if you liked today's video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Until next week, get seen, get found, and get hired. See you later. Bye. Do you feel ready to start your new notary business? It's a new year, and what a great goal to set for yourself. Today, I want to give you some help setting up your notary business for success from the start. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Hi, my name is Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a new year. I love New Year's and the first day of a new month, a week, a quarter. I love do-overs and fresh starts. And if you're a new start is to start your notary business, well, you've come to the right place. Before we dive in, if you love learning about the notary business, notary marketing, notary everything, then I hope you'll hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Okay, let's get into the first steps to take to start your notary business. Understand your state notary requirements. Every single state does business differently, and what my state requires may be different from what your state requires. So before you get too far into the journey, get on your state website and look up what the qualifications are to be a notary, the requirements to get commissioned, and all of the steps needed to become a notary in your state. You will find this information on the Secretary of State's website in most states. Number 2 is complete your notary training, whether it's required or not. Enroll in state-approved notary training program to gain the necessary knowledge and skills you need to be a notary. Many states require prospective notaries to undergo training before they can be commissioned. Training may cover notary laws, document handling, and ethical responsibilities. And the best place to find the basic and state-approved training you need is with the NNA, which is the National Notary Association. I'm going to provide a link in the description box for them. If your state does not require you get any training, I urge you to seek out notary training to avoid mistakes that could cost you money, jail time, or losing your commission. I'll link a YouTube video I did about notary associations to join. Some state-specific training from other companies is listed in that video. Once you have your training, you've taken take the notary exam if it's required. Okay. In some states, you may need to pass a notary exam to demonstrate your understanding of notary laws and procedures. Prepare for the exam by reviewing your training materials and any relevant state-specific regulations. If you go through the NNA for your training, you can also take your course through them. They do a great job of prepping you for the notary course that you are going to need to take. The next step is submit your application. Once you've completed your training, and if necessary, pass the exam, submit your notary application to the appropriate state agency. Pay any required fees and provide the necessary documentation, such as proof of training completion and background checks. Again, if you utilize the NNA, all of that can be included in your package or your purchase package price. So now you're trained, tested, applied, and passed. The next step is getting all of your notary supplies. Invest in high-quality notary supplies, including a notary seal, official journal, and any required signage. These tools are essential for performing notarial acts and maintaining proper records. Ensure your notary seal meets state specifications. Please note that most states will send you a document you need to get your official notary stamp. Don't rush this without that form. And again, as part of your purchase with the NNA, you can get all of your starting notary supplies as part of your package. It's time to market your notary business once you've passed all that other stuff to get your commission. Create a professional brand for your notary business, including a logo and business cards. Establish an online presence by creating a website and setting up social media profiles. Make sure you highlight your services and qualifications and contact information. You should also network with local businesses, real estate professionals, and community organizations to spread the word about your services. But the big thing is you have to talk about it. Tell people that you're a notary. Now, you don't need a logo, website, or even business cards to start your business. However, you do need a Google business profile to get seen. To learn how to do that effectively, I would recommend a course from Jim Allen. I have a $25 discount for his $150 course. And you're going to use code GMB23 and click the link in the course for the course in the description. Jim Allen's taking a break, but should have new courses up and running soon. And I'm going to tell you right now, going through his course will completely change your Google business profile and get you seen faster. The next step is to set your pricing. Okay, research local notary fees and set competitive pricing for your services. Make sure that you are within your state's outline on what you can charge for certain things. Consider offering package deals or discounts for bulk notarial acts to attract more clients. Maintain compliance. Stay informed about any changes in notary laws and regulations in your state. Renew your notary commission as required and update your supplies as needed. Provide excellent customer service. Build a positive reputation by delivering excellent customer service. Be prompt, professional, and courteous in all your interactions. Above all, answer your phone. And then ask satisfied clients for testimonials to use in your marketing efforts. You can expand your services by considering expanding into mobile notary services, loan signing services, or other specialized offerings within your commission. Stay flexible and adapt your services based on the needs of your community. To find out more about ways to expand and diversify your services, you must read Laura Buer and Bill Soroka's book, Beyond Loan Signings. It's a must read for any notary, and the link for the book will be in the description box. There'll be a lot down there today, guys. Starting a notary business requires careful planning, adherence to legal requirements, and effective marketing. By following this guide, you'll be well on your way to building a successful notary business that serves your community and meets your clients' needs. Remember, ongoing learning and commitment to excellent customer service are the key to long-term success in the notary industry. Access Notary Services has a great new notary roadmap infographic that could be really helpful for you on your journey. Check out the link for that below. And if you need more help setting up your notary business or have questions about business entities, business licenses, and legal business things like that, you can check out my new Notary Business Essentials course today. In fact, to celebrate you and your new notary business, if you buy the course in the month of January 2024, I will give you $20 off. The discount code and the link will be in the description box. If you want more info on being a notary, I have a new notary series on my YouTube channel here that I will also link. I'll link that playlist in the description box below. I wish you the best of luck and success on your new notary journey. I hope that's all been very helpful for you, and I'm really excited that you're going to join this awesome community because it is an awesome community, and I can't wait to have you as a part of it. Until next week, go out there and get all your stuff done and get all your blocks in order so that you can be a new notary today. Talk to you later. Bye. If you're a new notary or in the process of becoming one, you're not alone in the decisions you need to make. In our new notary series, we've been providing comprehensive guidance from the very first step of your journey. Today, I want to discuss the process of setting up your service area. It may seem like a simple task, but understanding where and how far you're willing to travel for notary services is a crucial decision to make at the beginning of your notary journey. Remember, I'm here to support you every step of the way. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's dive in. Whether you're new here or you're a regular viewer, hi, my name is Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary. I'm a mobile notary in the Central Valley of California. And this channel is dedicated to everything notary. With the content I create, I want to help you grow and support your success as a notary business owner. As I said, this video is part of our new notary series. If you haven't checked out that series, I will link it here and in the description below. Okay, let's talk about your service area. Before we get into making decisions about your service area, it's important to outline your ideal customer. This might seem like a pointless activity, but I promise you, as a business owner, knowing who your ideal customer is will affect not just your service area, but also your marketing. How you go about deciding who your ideal customer is takes a little thought and organization. So consider the following as a guide, not the rule, when considering your ideal customer. Number one is know your value. This may be difficult if you're a brand new notary. To simplify it, ask yourself the following questions. My client needs to be more budget conscious, or they're willing to pay the price for the convenience of my services. Do I believe my education and training have prepared me and I am worth more or less than the going rates for mobile notaries in my community? Does being new mean I will take what I can get? It really doesn't matter what your answers are to those questions. It's a way to figure out what you're going to value your business at. And this is not a forever decision. It started changing. I started charging very little, specifically for general and specialty notary services. And that changed once I felt more confident and had experience that showed me what I was and wasn't willing to do for whatever amount of money. Spend some time researching what other notaries in your community are doing and charging. What services are they offering? And are those the exact services you will offer? For example, you may find notaries who offer apostille facilitating. As a brand new notary, this isn't a service you should offer. So if those notaries charge $150 for that service, it doesn't really apply to you right now. But look at who the notaries you find are marketing to. Are they marketing to title offices or escrow agents? Will you be doing loan signings? If so, these are customers and service prices you want to take a look at. Notaries who do charge signings, loan signings charge different prices for different loan packages, ranging from $50 to $250, maybe. And you'll see notaries marketing to estate planning attorneys, or those offering jail signings or medical facility signings or a specific type of document signings. Doing a bit of diving into what's already being offered in your community can give you a pretty good idea of what is available out there. Finding your ideal client will not be easy at the beginning, but putting some thought into it at the beginning might better prepare you to shift when it's time. It'll also help you decide your service area. Are these ideal clients in bigger cities or farther away, or are they around the corner? Considering this will help you draw your service map. When considering your service area, we need to discuss the geographical coverage that you're willing to cover. Depending on where you live, this may mean you only serve one city because it's so large and going outside of it doesn't make any sense. Or you may live in a place like me with tons of small towns between larger ones. I set my service areas based on counties, but whatever you decide, you need to account for a couple factors. One is drive time to and from. What will your schedule look like? How will it accommodate all of the different areas that you're considering, and how long will it take to drive to and from them? Number two is use of a working vehicle. Do you have a car that can accommodate the increased amount of driving that you'll be doing if driving to and from farther away locations? Number three is how much is gas? In your area, how much does it cost in fuel charges, or how much does it cost to fill your tank? Depending on your state, you may be able to charge travel or mileage fees to help account for that. But if not, you need to consider that when you're making your plan. Consider the terrain. Where I live and within my county, I could be driving in the desert or the mountains, through snow, through flooded streets, and in situations like that. What terrains are you willing and able to cover? And last, do you need to cross bridges, pay tolls, or hop on a ferry to get an appointment? You should also consider these things. Whatever your answers to these questions are, you should be able to create a pretty good picture of where you want to go to offer services. When you start your notary business and set up your Google Business profile or sign up with signing services, they will ask you about your service area. So it's important to outline it before answering that question. Let me remind you that you can change your mind about your service area anytime. When I was new, I got an order from a city in my county, but it was 5 hours away one way. As your business grows and the longer you're in it, you will make many changes. You will find better, more efficient ways to do things and raise your rates based on experience and expertise. But when you're new, I want to encourage you, you don't have to do everything. You don't need, and you shouldn't offer every service that every notary in your community is offering. Start small and grow naturally. When you master general notary work, add a new specialty. But my hope is that you would take your time. I remember being a new notary, having so many questions and not knowing what I should be planning for. Because of that experience, I'm so passionate about helping notaries coming up behind me. And I'm not alone. There are so many notaries who are willing to help you on your path to becoming a notary and a notary business owner. If you're at the business planning stage, I do have a course to help you through that process. In the description, you'll find a link to all of my courses and an opportunity to save some money on them. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you found this information helpful. Of course, if you liked today's video, I would love it if you would hit that like button, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. I upload weekly, and I upload to the new Notary series videos monthly. Until next week, get to researching so that you start with a strong foundation. We'll see you later. Bye. When starting your new notary business, you're faced with making a ton of choices and decisions. Things like your business format, service area, the kinds of notary services you want to specialize in, and bookkeeping. It's a lot. It's a lot for all new business owners, and notary entrepreneurs are no different. So today I want to help you out by talking about the decision you need to make about how to take payments for your business. This topic is often asked about on Facebook, and for me, I have spoken to many new notaries who are unsure where to start. So let's dive into it today. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and here on this YouTube channel, we talk about all things notary business and notary products, and I interview notary leaders and rock stars of our industry. So I'm glad you're here. Let's get into payments and learn how we can get our money. Having a clear plan for how you will take payments is a crucial step in setting up your new notary business. It ensures you can provide your clients with a seamless and professional experience, which is essential for building trust and credibility. You can avoid confusion and delays when collecting fees by deciding whether you'll accept cash, checks, credit cards, or digital payments. A well-thought-out payment strategy helps you manage your finances more effectively, ensuring timely cash flow and reducing the risk of unpaid invoices. Ultimately, being prepared with a reliable payment system demonstrates your commitment to running a smooth and efficient business, which can significantly enhance your reputation and client satisfaction. Let's talk about online payment processing. Taking online, digital, and credit card payments offers significant benefits for businesses. It enhances customers' convenience, allowing clients to pay quickly and easily from anywhere, increasing sales and customer satisfaction. Digital payments also streamline the transaction process, reducing the time and effort spent handling cash or checks. Accepting credit cards and online payments can improve cash flow as funds are typically processed faster than traditional methods. These payment options also provide better security and fraud protection, offering peace of mind for both the businesses and the customers. Overall, embracing digital payment methods can significantly boost your business's efficiency and appeal to a broader customer base. Online payment processing services like PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Stripe, and Square offer convenient ways to handle transactions, each with its own set of advantages and drawbacks. PayPal is widely recognized and offers robust buyer protection, making it a secure choice for many, though its fees can be higher, especially for business transactions. Venmo is popular for its ease of use and social features, but it's primarily designed for personal payments, limiting its functionality for business use. Venmo will also charge a fee for use, so it's something to consider. Zelle is great for instant transfers directly between bank accounts with no fees, but it lacks the buyer protection and dispute resolution features that PayPal provides. Stripe, known for its developer-friendly API, is excellent for businesses needing customizable payment solutions and supports a wide range of payment methods. However, it can be more complex to set up. And Square stands out with its user-friendly interface and versatile point-of-sale solutions, making it ideal for both online and in-person transactions. However, its fees can add up for small businesses. Something to keep in mind is when a client pays with a credit or debit card, all payment platforms will charge fees. There's absolutely no way around that. And if you notice, I did not include Apple Pay. The reason is it doesn't give you a backup of bookkeeping features. I personally don't think it's the best way to take payments. Each service has its own strengths and weaknesses, so it's important to choose one that best aligns with your business needs and priorities. Accepting personal or business checks. So accepting personal or business checks as a mobile notary has its pluses and minuses. On the plus side, checks can be convenient for clients who prefer traditional payment methods and may not have access to digital payment options. They also provide a paper trail, which can be useful for record keeping and financial tracking. However, there are notable downsides. Checks can bounce, leading to payment delays and potential financial losses. Processing checks can also be time-consuming, requiring trips to the bank or waiting for an online deposit to clear. Additionally, there's a risk of fraud, as counterfeit or altered checks can be difficult to spot. Weighing these factors, it's important to consider whether accepting checks aligns with your business needs and whether the potential risks are manageable for your mobile notary service. As a notary, finding bookkeeping software that seamlessly integrates with your payment services can make a world of difference in managing your business. Opting for easy-to-use bookkeeping software helps you keep track of your income and expenses effortlessly, ensuring that your financial records are accurate and up to date. This saves you time and reduces the stress of manually tracking payments and reconciling accounts. I want you to look for software that offers features like automatic invoicing, expense tracking, and compatibility with various payment methods. By streamlining your bookkeeping processes, you can focus more on providing excellent service to your clients and less on administrative tasks, ultimately helping your notary business run more smoothly and efficiently. Some bookkeeping services to check out are Notary Assist. Notary Assist is a notary-specific bookkeeping platform that helps you track your invoices, income, and notary appointments, your notary appointment calendar. Although Notary Assist does not offer payment services or a link to bank accounts at this time, I recommend you check it out. As a notary, it's built for you. QuickBooks might seem scary, and quite frankly, if you don't have QuickBooks experience, I wouldn't suggest you start here. But QuickBooks has an integrated payment system and a card reader, and you can email invoices to clients who can pay them online. And then there's FreshBooks. FreshBooks is more user-friendly bookkeeping software than QuickBooks. Though I don't know if they provide a card reader, they do provide payment links you can share with clients and online invoicing. All three platform links will be in the description box down below. Let's talk about your business bank account. Setting up a business bank account is essential for a mobile notary. It's to keep personal and business finances separate, simplify bookkeeping, and ensure a clear record of all business transactions. This separation not only helps with tax preparation, but also adds a level of professionalism and credibility to your business. Moreover, the bank you choose may offer additional tools like card readers and online payment systems that can make receiving payments easier and more secure. These services can streamline your payment process, allowing you to accept credit card payments on the go and manage transactions digitally. By leveraging these tools, you can enhance your client's payment experience, improve cash flow, and minimize the hassle of handling cash or checks, ultimately making your business operations more efficient and professional. To open a business bank account, you must provide specific documents, which can vary by bank. Commonly required documents include your employer identification number or your EIN or social security number if you're a sole proprietor, and your business license to prove your business is legally registered. Additionally, you may need to present your business's articles of organization or incorporation or fictitious business filing, which details your business structure and operational plan. Personal identification, such as driver's license or passport, is typically required to verify your identity. Having these documents ready can help streamline the account opening process and ensure you meet all the bank's requirements. Finding the right business bank is a very personal decision. I currently use Chase, but I know many entrepreneurs who use online banks. Do some research and discover what you think will work best for you and your business. I want to pause here because I've used words like business structure, sole proprietor, things like that. If you aren't aware of what those mean, It's part of how you need to set up your business. And I have a course for notaries, literally just about setting up your business. I will leave a link to that course down below. And there's also a link to get discounts on all my courses if you're interested in taking those. Setting up your mobile notary business with a solid bookkeeping system, diverse payment processes, and dedicated business bank accounts is crucial for success. Investing in user-friendly bookkeeping software that integrates with your payment methods can save you time and reduce stress. Exploring various payment processing services like PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Stripe, and Square will help you find the best fit for your business needs, enhancing client convenience and boosting your cash flow. While accepting personal or business checks has its benefits, we've talked about it, it's essential to be aware of the potential risks. Finally, establishing a business bank account keeps your finances organized and offers tools like card readers and online payment systems to help simplify transactions. With these steps, you'll create a more efficient, professional, and client-friendly notary business. I hope you found today's video helpful. With this new notary series, I hope that as you are taking steps towards becoming a notary business owner, that I help provide tools and roadmaps to make some of your decision-making easier. Please check out the new notary series playlist. I'm covering all steps of the process from start to finish. And if you liked today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Until next week, do your research and find your path to becoming the next notary business owner. See you later. Welcome to another episode of our new notary series, all about signing services. If you're a notary looking to build your business, signing services can be a great way to get consistent work, build your experience, and expand into new types of appointments. Whether you're just starting out or you're an experienced notary trying to increase your volume, this episode will break down everything you need to know from how signing services work, to the equipment you'll need, to maximizing your income. In this episode, we'll start by explaining what signing services actually are, how they work, the difference between signing services and signing platforms, and the types of appointments they'll hire you for. Plus, we'll throw in some tips on how to make the most of these opportunities. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of what signing services can offer you and how to start working with them. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. My name is Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my channel. Here we talk about all things notary. There are a number of playlists for new notaries, notary interviews, and so much more. I'm so happy you're here today. So let's get to the first question. What are signing services? Before diving into how to work with signing services, let's define exactly what they are. In simple terms, signing services are third-party companies that act as intermediaries between notaries and businesses or individuals that need documents notarized. These could be companies like title agencies, mortgage companies, law firms, or even healthcare organizations. Instead of those businesses searching for notaries themselves, they rely on signing services to connect them with qualified notaries who are ready to get the job done. So essentially, signing services streamline the process. They handle the client relationships, coordinate the logistics, and match notaries with the right opportunities. All you have to do is accept the job, complete the signing, and send back the necessary paperwork. It can be a win-win. Businesses get their documents handled efficiently, and you get steady work without having to market yourself to clients. There are many signing services out there, and they vary in size. Some operate on a national level, offering jobs in multiple states, while others are more local or specialized in particular areas like real estate or legal documents. Signing services are a great option if you want to focus on doing actual signings rather than spending time finding clients. But like any business model, there are pros and cons, and understanding those will help you make informed decisions as you grow your notary business. So how does it actually work when you start working with a signing service? Well, once you signed up with the service, they'll send you notifications whenever a signing opportunity is available in your area. This could come through various means like email, text, or even a dedicated app. Each notification will include key details, the type of signing, like a loan closing or estate documents, the location, and the fee the service is offering for that job. You then have the choice to either accept or decline the job. If you accept the signing service will provide you with all the necessary documents and instructions to complete the signing. This might include guidelines from the company requesting the signing, details about the specific documents being signed, and any special requirements for the appointment, like ID verification. Once you've completed the job, you'll send the signed documents back to the signing service. Often you'll have to scan them or upload them electronically, and then they'll handle the rest, including payment processing. Payments usually arrive within a set period, often 30 to 45, sometimes 60 days after the job is completed, but this can vary depending on the service. And the beauty of working with signing services is the flexibility it offers. You can accept as many jobs or as few jobs as you want based on your availability. If you're trying to fill up your calendar, you can take multiple jobs a day. And if you prefer a lighter workload, you can pick and choose only the most convenient or the higher paying jobs. But keep in mind that signing services often assign jobs on a first come, first served basis. The quicker you respond to job offers, the more likely you'll secure the signing. It's also important to consistently complete assignments accurately and on time. Building a strong reputation with the signing service will often lead to more frequent and better paying jobs in the future. Now let's talk about the difference between a signing service and a signing platform. These two terms often get used interchangeably, but they're not quite the same thing. A signing service is essentially a full service operation. They take care of almost everything from finding clients to setting up appointments, handling paperwork, and dealing with payments. They manage the entire process. When you work with a signing service, your main focus is on completing the signings. They send you the job details, you do the work, and they make sure you get paid. Signing services typically have a network of notaries they use regularly and may reach out directly to the notaries they trust the most for important jobs. A signing platform is essentially a marketplace where notaries are listed for businesses and occasionally individuals to find and hire. Think of it like a directory. Title offices, escrow agents, signing services, and sometimes the general public use these platforms to search for available notaries based on location, qualifications, and availability. With signing platforms, you're responsible for creating your own profile, listing your credentials, and waiting for clients to find you. It's not as hands-on as working with a signing service. You won't necessarily receive job offers directly. Instead, clients browse the platform to choose who they want to hire. And in some cases, you might have the chance to set your rates, while other platforms might have predetermined fees. The key difference here is that signing platforms don't manage the process for you like a signing service does. They simply connect you with potential clients and you handle the rest: communication, logistics, and sometimes even payment processing. While signing platforms can give you more direct access to a wider range of clients, including title offices and other businesses, they require more effort to stand out and manage your bookings. Most signing services search for their notaries on signing platforms like SnapDocs and signingagent.com. Those are just some things to keep in mind about signing platforms. Let's get into the types of appointments you can expect to be hired for by signing services, as not all jobs are created equal. Loan signings. These are among the most common types of job signing services offer. They include handling mortgage documents, refinancing paperwork, or reverse mortgage agreements. Loan signings can be time-consuming, and the document packages are often lengthy, but they can also be highly lucrative. General notary work. This includes notarizing everyday documents such as affidavits, power of attorneys, or contracts. These jobs tend to be quicker than a loan signing and can help fill in the gaps in your schedule. Field inspections. Some signing services hire notaries to perform field inspections, such as verifying the condition of a property, vehicle, or piece of equipment. These jobs involve more than just signing paperwork and require you to gather information on site, often with photos or checklists. Estate planning signings. These signings involve notarizing sensitive documents like wills and trusts. They tend to be more straightforward, but you'll need to approach these with a high level of professionalism and care due to the personal and legal implications involved. By understanding the types of appointments available, you can better prepare and choose the ones that fit your expertise and schedule. You'll need to invest in the right equipment to work effectively with signing services. The most essential item is a laser black and white dual tray printer. Many signing jobs, especially loan signings, require you to print large packages of documents, and a dual tray printer allows you to switch between letter and legal size paper easily. Other essential tools include a high-speed scanner for sending documents back quickly. Plenty of blue pens. Some signers and lenders require blue and some require black. Having both helps. A reliable mobile phone or tablet to manage communications and appointments. Access to a secure internet connection for handling sensitive documents. Investing in good equipment can help save you time and help you present yourself as a professional. One of the biggest concern notaries have is how much they're going to get paid by signing services. Often signing services set the price for each job, and it can sometimes feel like they're offering lower rates than what the work is worth. But here's the good news. You can negotiate. Don't feel pressured to accept the first offer when a signing service sends you a job. If you think the pay is too low for the time and effort involved, you can often counter with a higher fee. Many services are willing to negotiate, especially if they know you're a skilled notary. Remember, it's important to know that the going rates in your area, what the going rates are in your area, and what you're worth. Before you hit that accept button on the signing, there are a few things you should check. The location. Signing services may not be familiar with your local area. They'll send you jobs based on distance, but that doesn't always account for traffic, difficult parking, or how far it is from other appointments. Always double check the location before accepting. Time commitment. Different types of signings take different amounts of time. A loan signing can take an hour or more, while general notary work or estate planning signings might be quicker. Make sure to factor in the time it takes to print, travel, and complete the job before you agree to take on multiple signings in one day. Client expectations. Make sure you understand the specifics of what's expected in each job. Some signings might have unique requirements like additional ID verification or special instructions from the client. This way you avoid surprises and complete the job without issues. By evaluating each job thoroughly, you'll save yourself a lot of hassle and make sure you're working efficiently. Signing services can be a fantastic way to build a steady stream of work, but it's essential to understand how they operate, how to negotiate your worth, and what equipment and preparation you need to succeed. To help you get started, I will leave some links of some signing platforms down below. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe and drop your questions in the comments below. And stay tuned for the next episode in this new notary series, where we'll dive even deeper into how to thrive with signing services. See you next time. Bye. Hey there, notaries. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something every notary needs to know about, and that's power of attorney documents. Whether you're new to notarizations or just need a refresher, this video will break down what a power of attorney is, what it does, and most importantly, how you can notarize it like a pro. We'll also go over how much you should charge for these types of appointments, so you're not left guessing. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident handling any power of attorney that comes your way. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome to JKC Mobile Notary. I'm Jennifer Cooper, and I'm so excited to have you all, whether you're a first-time visitor or a repeat viewer. On this channel, we cover everything notary related, from tips and tricks to handling tricky documents, to growing your business and staying confident in your role. It's all about helping notaries like you along your journey. So if you're ready to learn, grow, and maybe have a little fun along the way, you're in the right place. Let's get into the power of attorney. All right, let's start by breaking down what a power of attorney or a POA actually is, because it's more than just a piece of paper. It's a powerful legal tool. At its core, a power of attorney allows one person, called the principal, to give another person, called the agent or attorney in fact, the legal authority to act on their behalf. This authority can be broad or narrow depending on what's specified in the document. For example, the principal might want to grant the agent the power to manage all of their financial affairs, which is called a general POA. Or they might specify a single task, like selling a piece of property, which would be a limited POA. There are different types of powers of attorney: general, limited, durable, and healthcare. A general POA covers a wide range of actions, while limited one is much more specific. Durable means that the POA can go into effect immediately or when the principal is unable to make decisions on their own. And a healthcare POA or healthcare directive focuses on making medical decisions for the principal. Understanding these variations is important because you'll encounter different types and they all serve distinct purposes. So, knowing the basics sets you up to handle them confidently. Now, why is this relevant for notaries? As a notary, you might see these documents more often than others, especially if you work with seniors or those planning for their future needs. It's crucial to have a clear understanding of what you're notarizing because it helps you explain the process to your clients when necessary, ensuring they feel comfortable and confident when they're signing. Hair in my eye. When they're signing something so significant. Now that we know what a power of attorney is, let's talk about what it actually does and why it's so important. Essentially, a POA gives an agent the authority to act on behalf of the principal in situations where the principal is unable or unwilling to act themselves. This could be for various reasons. Maybe the principal is out of the country. Maybe they're dealing with an illness, or they simply want someone else to handle specific responsibilities. For instance, imagine someone is undergoing surgery and needs someone they trust to manage their bank accounts, pay bills, or make financial decisions. That's where a POA comes in. It can be tailored to fit those specific needs. Alternatively, someone might use a power of attorney to authorize an agent to sell a piece of property when they can't be present for the signing. In healthcare, a POA allows an agent to make medical decisions if the principal becomes incapacitated or is unable to communicate their wishes. What's key here is that a POA can be temporary or long-term, depending on how it's set up. Some expire after a set period or when a specific action is completed, while others remain effective until the principal revokes it or passes away. As a notary, understanding the scope of the document is important because it ensures that you are prepared for any question the client might have. It also helps you verify the document's details before proceeding with the notarization, making sure everything aligns with the principal's intentions. Let's get into the technical part, how to notarize a power of attorney. This process is straightforward, but it's important to get it right every time because these documents carry a lot of weight. And the first step is to verify the principal's identity. This means checking their ID and ensuring it matches the name on the POA. This is where your state's notary guidelines come into play. Whether it's a driver's license, passport, or another accepted form of identification, make sure it's valid and current. Next, it's crucial to confirm that the principal is signing willingly and is of sound mind. We call this determining their awareness and willingness. If the principal seems confused or unsure about the document, it's a red flag. You want to ensure that they fully understand what they're signing and the implications of it. If you have doubts, it's okay to take a step back and pause the appointment until everything is clear. Remember, our role is to protect the integrity of the process. In fact, to help you with this evaluation, I have a great free PDF download with a list of questions to ask the signer before they sign their POA or any other document. That link will be in the description down below. Now, before you move on to notarizing, scan the document for any blank spaces. A POA should be complete with no gaps or unfilled sections. Blanks can be exploited, so it's our job to protect the principle and the validity of the document. Once everything is verified, you'll proceed with either an acknowledgement or a jurat, depending on what your state requires. An acknowledgement is when the signer confirms they've signed willingly, while a jurat involves the principal swearing to the truth of the information. Check your state's guidelines to determine which one applies. However, please keep in mind, at least in California, you're not allowed to tell the signer what type of notarization they should do. They can take cues from the document. You can tell them what you usually see, jurat or acknowledgement, or you can explain the difference between a jurat and acknowledgement. But you are absolutely prohibited from telling the signer what notarization form to use. Finally, complete your notarial certificate, sign and seal the document, and you're officially done. But always remind your clients to keep the notarized document safe, as it's an important legal record. This step-by-step process helps you ensure everything is in order, and it's a valuable checklist for every POA notarization. Let's talk money. How much should you charge for notarizing a power of attorney? Well, the answer depends largely on where you're located, because every state sets its own fee schedule for notary services. In some states, there's a flat fee per signature per notarization, which can range from a few dollars up to around $15 or more per signature. Make sure you know your state's fee limits so you're compliant with the regulations. Now, if you're a mobile notary, like many of us are, you also have the opportunity to add travel fees. This is especially relevant for POAs, as they're often notarized at homes, hospitals, or senior living facilities. When setting your travel fees, consider factors like distance you need to travel, the time spent, and any additional costs like parking fees or tolls. It's perfectly reasonable to charge for your time and travel, since it's a big part of the convenience you offer as a mobile notary. I also recommend having a clear fee schedule prepared, so when clients ask, you can provide a quick and professional response. Let them know what the standard notarization fee is and what they can expect if they need you to come to them. This transparency builds trust, sets clear expectations, and from the start. And remember, your time and expertise are valuable, so don't undervalue your service. It's all about finding the balance where you're providing a great service while ensuring it's worth your time and effort. I want to make a note here regarding charging. The power of attorney is one document. You are notarizing one signature, always. Please don't overcharge for this act. Be consumer friendly and honest, and maintain the notary office of integrity. All right, notaries, that's a wrap on today's video. We covered the basics of what a power of attorney is, what it does, how to notarize it, and how much you should charge. And I hope this gives you a solid foundation to feel confident when handling these documents. But if you want to dive even deeper, and I mean really master all there is to know about notarizing power of attorney documents, check out my POA document course at JKC Mobile Notary. It's a step-by-step guide that walks you through every type of POA you might encounter, and it covers everything from start to finish, so you're totally prepared for any appointment. If you're ready to level up your notary skills, The course is linked below. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss out on more notary tips and tricks. We'll see you next time. Bye. In a recent video about talking about online payments, I briefly touched on the topic of bookkeeping and banking. Today, I want to dive into this a little deeper because it's an incredibly important topic. As a notary, you are a business owner. Best business practices require you treat every aspect of your business like a business. And our bookkeeping and banking are major parts of that. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary. And if you're a returning viewer, hi, welcome back. This channel is about notary everything. Notary business, new notary, self-development, notary education, and so much more. I'm glad you're here today. This is an important topic, so let's get right into it. Bookkeeping for small business owners and notaries is about keeping track of all the money that comes in and goes out of the business. It involves recording all financial transactions like client payments and expenses for supplies or travel. And by keeping these records organized and accurate, business owners can easily see how their business is doing financially and make sure that they're paying the right amount of taxes and plan for the future. For notaries, it includes noting specific details like the fees they charge and costs related to their work. Good bookkeeping helps keep everything in order and helps make smart business decisions. Keeping good financial records is important for a notary business owner because it helps keep track of all the money coming in and going out. This is not only essential for paying taxes correctly, but also for understanding how well the business is doing. Proper bookkeeping helps you see where you're making money and where you're spending it, so you can manage your finances better and make smart decisions when it comes to your money. It also shows clients that you're organized and professional, which can build trust. Overall, staying on top of your books means you're prepared for any financial situation and can focus on growing your business instead of on your money. When it comes to bookkeeping, notary business owners have a few different options, depending on how much they want to spend and how much they want to do themselves. You can hire a professional bookkeeper, which means someone else handles all the financial details, but this can be pretty expensive. So if you're looking to save money, you can do it yourself using accounting software. Notary-specific accounting software like Notary Assist are great because they cater specifically to notary needs, helping you track fees and expenses. Other popular software options include QuickBooks and Xero, which are good for small businesses and easy to use. There are also apps like Wave and FreshBooks that offer simpler, affordable ways to manage your finances, even when you're on the go. These tools make keeping your books in order easier without breaking the bank. Keeping your bookkeeping organized is crucial because it helps you understand where you stand when it comes to your finances, and every decision you make at that point can be properly informed. Also, if you are not keeping track of your finances, it can lead to problems like not knowing where your money is going, missing tax deadlines, and facing fines or legal trouble. Without proper bookkeeping, you could end up with cash flow issues and damage your business's reputation and chances of success. Having a business bank account is essential for notaries because it keeps personal and business finances separate. This separation makes it easier to track income and expenses, manage taxes, and look professional. It also helps when it comes to accepting payments, applying for business loans, and staying organized. A business account simplifies record keeping, ensures you're following the rules, and provides a clear financial picture, which can be helpful during audits or legal issues. It's a key part of running your notary business smoothly and professionally. Using your personal bank account for your notary business can lead to various complications and challenges. It makes it difficult to separate personal and business expenses, which can complicate bookkeeping and tax filing. This mingling of funds can also make it challenging to accurately track business profits and losses, potentially leading to issues with the IRS or other tax authorities. Additionally, using a personal account may not provide the same level of features and protections as a business account, such as merchant services or fraud protection. Moreover, it can give an unprofessional impression to clients as payments and transactions appear under your personal name instead of your business. Keeping separate accounts helps maintain clear financial records. It ensures compliance with regulations, and it presents a more professional image to clients. Choosing the right bank for your notary business involves several important considerations. Number one is understand what you need. Identify the types of transactions and services you require. Compare fees and costs. Check for account fees, minimum balance requirements, and potential waivers. Check the bank for accessibility and convenience. Consider the availability of branches, ATMs, and the quality of online banking. Check out their customer service and evaluate the bank's reputation for support and responsiveness. And look for loans, credit lines, or other financial products you might need. Security features are important, so ensure that account has strong security measures. And then the bank stability and reputation. Choose a bank with a solid financial standing and good reputation. Though no one can tell you what bank to choose for your notary business, here are the top 5 banks that small businesses use. Number 1 is Chase Bank. Number 2 is Bank of America. Number 3 is Wells Fargo, 4 US Bank, and 5 Capital One. To open a business bank account, there are just a few steps you need to follow. You need to choose your bank or credit union. Make sure you do your research for your bank or credit union. Make sure it offers business accounts that meet your needs. We've gone over what things to consider, but consider online banking and customer service. Number 2 is gather the required documents. You'll need to provide various documents depending on your business structure. Common requirements include personal identification, such as your driver's license or passport, business registration documents. This could be a DBA certificate or a fictitious filing, partnership agreement, articles of incorporation, or LLC operating agreement or business license, your employer identification number, your EIN. You can obtain this from IRS if your business requires one. Sole proprietors may use we can use our social security numbers instead. They might also want your business license if applicable, depending on your location, whether or not you need that. Number 3, visit the bank. Go to the bank or the credit union and visit their website and start the application process. Some banks allow you to open an account online, while others may require an in-person visit. Number 4 is complete the application. Fill out the necessary forms and provide the required documents. You'll also need to provide personal information and, if applicable, details about any business partners or authorized signers. Number 5 is deposit initial funds. Most banks we know require an initial deposit to open a business account, and the amount varies depending on the bank and type of account. Number 6 is review account features and fees. Make sure you fully understand the account's features and any fees associated with it, and any requirements for maintaining the account, such as minimum balances. Number 7 is set up online banking and additional services. Once your account is open, you can set up online banking, order checks, and sign up for any additional services you may need, such as merchant services or business credit cards. After you finish all of those things and submit your application and open your account, you will have a business bank ready to handle your notary finances. I mentioned Notary Assist earlier, but would like to expand on it and give you a special code. Notary Assist is bookkeeping software made for notaries by notaries, offering features that make managing your finances an absolute breeze. It helps keep track of your income, expenses, mileage, payments, and appointments all in one place. You can easily send invoices and keep an eye on who is paid, making billing a lot simpler. Notary Assist also provides helpful tax reports, so when it's time for your quarterly or end-of-year accounting, everything is ready to go. The software's easy to understand reports let you see how your business is doing financially, helping you make better decisions. Plus, with a friendly interface and mobile access, you can manage your business finances from anywhere. Overall, Notary Assist helps you stay organized, compliant, and on top of your bookkeeping game. Notary Assist costs only $8.99 a month, but if you'd like to try Notary Assist out for free for 30 days, check out the link in the description box down below. I also want to just mention, when we talk about bookkeeping software, QuickBooks, Xero, those softwares really require that you've had some experience with them. They're not the most plug and play ready for those who have never done bookkeeping before. If you've been an employee your whole life and not in the payroll field or accounting field, it might be completely foreign to you to just drop into a program like QuickBooks. That's why I like Notary Assist for notaries, because it's very, very, very user-friendly. So I encourage you to check it out. Try the free trial, see how you like it. Keeping your finances organized with good bookkeeping and a separate business bank account is crucial for your notary business. It helps you keep track of everything, makes taxes easier, and looks way more professional to your clients. Finding the right bank account lets you handle transactions smoothly and manage expenses without hassle. Overall, these practices will give you peace of mind and let you focus on providing great service to your clients as opposed to all of your bookkeeping. I hope you found this video helpful. Being a business owner comes with a ton of responsibilities, and getting it right as soon as possible is so important to the health and success of your business. I would love it if you would hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and subscribe to our little notary family here. Until next week, get your books in order, and I will see you later. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're breaking down the step-by-step process of notarizing a document. Whether you're a brand new notary or just brushing up on the basics, this guide will walk you through each part of the process with tips and insights to make sure everything goes smoothly. So stick around. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident and ready for your next notarization. For those of you who are new here, I'm Jennifer Cooper with JKC Mobile Notary. On this channel, we talk about everything notary, from tips and tutorials to support for growing your business and insights from my own experiences in the field. My goal is to help notaries succeed by making complicated topics feel easy and accessible. So if that sounds like something you're into, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. All right, first up, let's cover what notarizing a document actually means. Essentially, when we notarize a document, we're verifying the identity of the signer, confirming that they're signing willingly, and ensuring that the document is authentic. Notarization adds an extra layer of trust so that that document can be legally recognized. So think of yourself as the last line of defense in the signing process, making sure everything is accurate and compliant. Now that we know what it is, let's dive into the step-by-step process. Preparation is key. Before you meet with your signer, make sure you have all of the tools you need. Here's a quick checklist. Your notary journal. This is essential for logging each notarization that you do. Your notary stamp or seal. Make sure it's current and compliant with your state's requirements. Pens and IDs. Bring a few pens for the signer and double check that you have your ID guide on hand for verification. The NNA, the National Notary Association, provides a great one, and I'll link that in the description down below. Make sure you have any required notary certificates, and some states require additional forms, so check your state guidelines. You're a notary, and you should not only have pens for signers, but you should keep extra jurats and acknowledgments with you always. By gathering everything beforehand, you're ensuring the appointment will run smoothly, and it makes a great impression on the client. Now that you're prepared, let's talk about the most important step, confirming the assigner's identity. When your client arrives or you arrive at your client's location, start by politely asking for their ID, usually a government issued photo ID like a driver's license or a passport. Take a moment to inspect it carefully. Check that the photo matches the person in front of you and that the ID isn't expired. I always like to compare the signature on the ID to the one they'll be providing on the document, just to be thorough. In some cases, you may need to ask additional questions if something doesn't look quite right. Remember, this step is crucial. Don't skip any part of it. Next up, let's take a look at the document. Read through it briefly to make sure everything is filled out properly. We want no blank spaces, no incomplete sections. As a notary, we're not responsible for the document's content, but we do want to make sure it's ready to be notarized. Now, if you're performing a jurat, you'll also be asking the signer to swear or affirm to the content of that document that it's true. So you're taking an oath. So keep that in mind as you review it and have some oaths already nearby. If there's something unusual like a missing page or blank lines, gently point it out to the signer and let them decide if they'd like to proceed. It really is all about communication. All right, the next part is completing the notary certificate. This is where your notary stamp comes in. First, let's make sure the information in the certificate section is accurate. Double check the date, location, and any specific details required by your state. Before I go on, the reason you're checking this is, and that's the other reason you have extra acknowledgments and jurats with you, is very often people will print out certificates that don't meet your state's requirements. So be prepared and understand what meets the requirement and what doesn't. That's going to be something you need to learn from your Secretary of State or governing body, okay? But then carefully place your stamp on the designated spot on the certificate. Here's a pro tip. Make sure the stamp is clear and fully legible. It's a simple thing, but it can make a huge difference. Also, make note, don't stamp over where it says seal here or stamp here. Above it, below it, to the side of it, don't stamp over words, okay? And once you've done your stamp, sign the certificate. This is your official act of notarization, and it's what makes the document legally binding. Take your time here. You want it to look professional. You also want your signature approved if this is a recorded document. So don't just throw away this moment. We're almost done with this signing. Now it's time to log the notarization in your journal. This is a record of the transaction and a requirement in many states. You'll want to include details like the signer's name, the type of document, the date, and any relevant information about the ID that you checked. I also like to ask my clients to sign my journal as an added confirmation of their identity and willingness to sign. Keeping a thorough journal can be incredibly helpful if questions about notarizations ever come up down the road. I want to tell you something else. I don't know a state where if you have to journal where the signer doesn't have to sign the journal, so make sure you do that. It's not optional. Also, in California, at least, you have to put next to every document that you notarize the price that you're charging for that document. So whether there's a space provided or not, make sure you're keeping track of the notary fee for each of the notarizations that you do in your journal. There's a whole nother, we could do a whole video just on how to do your journal, and we probably will, but for today's purpose, just keep those things in mind. Once everything is documented, you can wrap up the appointment by giving the notarized document back to the client and answering any final questions they might have. Be sure to thank them for choosing you as their notary. Here's a little friendly reminder. Don't forget to double check that you didn't leave your stamp behind or miss anything in the journal. It's all in the details, and clients appreciate notaries who are thorough and attentive. Check the documents. check your bag, check and make sure you have everything you need before you leave. And that's it. You've successfully completed a notarization from start to finish. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to building trust and confidence in each appointment. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips and tutorials like this. And if you have any questions about the process or want to share your own experiences, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep notarizing with confidence. We'll see you later. Bye.